Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I am going to share with you what I'm sending to my patrons for the month of July. I will show you what I'm sending all 4 tiers, and I do have a few spots open as of right now when I'm filming this. So if you want to get in on this, then definitely sign up right away so that I can send it out to you with this bunch. And the other thing I want to do is give a quick shout out to a few people. One is my, I guess, patron shout out of the month, which is Dear Julie Julie. She actually has a YouTube channel here and also has an Etsy shop where she has some amazing digitals, printables that you can use in junk journals or any kind of crafting, and I actually used a bunch of hers in this month's mail. You will see, I guess, most of the postcards that I made this month. These are like a hidden pocket, which I'll show you closer in a minute. I used her digitals for that. I also used her digitals for the little mini postage stamps, and she has such amazing images on her digitals, if that made sense. Okay, the next thing I want to do is quickly give another shout out to the newest members of the Patreon club, which is Amelia, Danielle, Calculated Stitcher, Karen, Kelsey, Shelly, Amanda, Cheryl, Paige, Susan, and Perry. And thank you so much to all of the patrons that have been here with me for a very long time. Okay, we're gonna get started with the lowest tier, which is the $5 or $6 a month tier. Now, I don't guarantee monthly mail, but if you've been with me for a while, I don't think there's ever been a month where I haven't at least sent something. And so this month is just that. I'm sending a gorgeous postcard with the little monthly newsletter. I'm also including a little butterfly sticker because I just can't help myself with adding something in there. And I may end up adding some little samples of handmade paper that I had left over. But these postcards are gorgeous. They're matte, so you can use them in your journals very easily. I don't write on the back because I want you to be able to use them in your journals, and each postcard is completely different. So I'm excited to send that out to them, and I'm really excited that I get the chance to send them something this month as well. And if you're not familiar with my Patreon, definitely check it out if you're interested, because there's a ton more perks other than mail, monthly digitals and things like that. Okay, the next is the Lilies tier. So for this month, they are going to get the monthly newsletter, sticker, the postcard here. And if you're curious, I got all of these postcards on Amazon. They came in this box right here. Highly recommend. They are going to get a hand-sewn envelope with lace. It's a really simple little envelope like this. Perfect for junk journals, or even you can reuse it in Penpal mail or whatever you would like. Then you're going to get these super fun hidden journaling pockets, and I am obsessed with these. So you can see it just looks like a cute little postcard, but doop-a-doo, you pull it out and there's a little spot for journaling on front and back if you wish. And I got that idea from Kara Brandon. And I'll post her video down below if you want to make one of these, because these are so fun and I'm so addicted to making them. And then I also made these little faux postage stamps, and if you have not seen the video up where I make these and show you how to make them, that will be up soon. Okay, and my lovely son seriously helped me package up all of them. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's move on to the next tier. We have this one right here. And this is the Roses tier. And then also the Lotus, which is the international tier, gets the same items that you'll see here. Gorgeous white and gold envelopes this month for this tier. And then it's kind of the same that what I just showed you from the previous tier. So you get a postcard, the newsletter, a little hidden pocket journaling, and all of these are different. You know, each mail is going to be completely different since it's all handmade items. A handmade envelope with lace. I just think that these are fun because, I mean, you could use this so many different ways in your journal, and you could decorate it up more if you want. And I kind of love, then you also get the little faux stamp. And I was sort of thinking that it would be cute to, if you want, you can take this and either glue it on the front of the envelope flap like that, and it would be just super cute. or you could even put it on the back, like where a real postage stamp would go. But I wanted to include it just by itself, packaged up, so that the recipient can decide how they want to use it. And it is a small embellishment, but I think I made it big enough to where if you put it on the corner of a journal page, you could also glue the two edges or sew it on and use it as a little tuck spot. And then this tier also gets a little 5-piece junk journal kit. I'll show you what's in this one, but they all vary slightly. So this one has this little like vintage paper kind of thing, a couple guest checks. I just try to put very basic things in here that that are really useful. An inventory tag and this little repair tag. And then of course I package it in something that can be used as well, a little glassine bag. And yeah, like I said, I try to keep these pretty plain items because I think they're useful, but then also a lot of these things you have to buy in bigger quantities, and I know a lot of people don't like to do that. So it's just nice to hand out like that, I guess. Okay, the biggest tier we are on is the orchids, and this one has a bunch of fun things. So of course we have the really pretty envelope that it comes in, which I know that's silly to mention, but I love these envelopes. They are such good quality. But anyways, that's not really a part of it. You get the gorgeous postcard. You get the sewn pocket with some lace. And if you're catching on, each tier that's a little bit higher gets more and more kind of. You get the handmade postage stamp. Now I was almost going to include 2 in this tier, but you'll see in a minute that I got a different idea for the final item. You're gonna get the little hidden journaling postcard pocket. You'll get your 5-piece junk journal kit, kind of same items that I just showed previously. And then you'll get a little sewn wallpaper journal. And not all of them have a pocket, by the way. They're all a little bit different, but they all have, I think it's like 12 pages. I can't remember exactly. I guess there's 12 sides in here. So, I mean, this is small enough too that it can be stuck into another journal that's larger, or you can use it on its own. And I think that this size would really be great to just toss in your purse, use for notes or something like that. This one's sparkly, and so they're all wallpaper covers. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope that my patrons love their mail. Now, every month I'm going to try my hardest to highlight one of the patrons that either has a YouTube channel, an Etsy shop, or, you know, some kind of social media that they're hoping to get out there. So be on the lookout for that, because that will be really fun. Again, thanks to dear Julie for she gave all of the patrons a coupon code as well. So if you're a patron, be sure to check on the back of your newsletter, because that's where that will be, your code. And I'm trying to think if there's any other little things that I wanted to pass on. I have lots of work set up for me. I gotta go ahead, and it just looks so great in here, huh? I gotta package everything up. So I hope that you guys like to see what my patrons were getting. And if anything, I do hope that this gives you ideas for sending things to your pen pals. These are all items that are rather flat. Like, even the biggest tier, all of this will fit into this 5x7 envelope. Once I have it, you know, it's gonna be packaged up a lot nicer. But so that's pretty awesome that I can fit that all in here, because I know a lot of people try to get ideas for mail that can be sent flat. It's just a little bit, you know, more affordable that way. So you can see I can fit everything in here like that. And it is thick. Now at my post office, they do charge me for a small package for these ones, so it is still, I think it's usually about $4 or $5. So definitely adds up, but the less full ones are less expensive, you know, so on and so forth. Oh, one more thing, I do send all of the new members an extra little pack with some extra goodies in there, along with a personalized letter for your first month. And so if you were someone who signed up like in the middle of the month after all of this is sent out, I typically send those things out separate. So you will either get it in your first month or you'll get it separate. It really just depends on when you sign up. But if you do have any questions about the Patreon club, how that works and everything, you can leave it below. You can also check out the Patreon website down below where you can find out all of the official information. And I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. I appreciate you all. And I mean, especially all of you who give me that extra support. You've made this possible to keep going. You've made it possible for me to stay home with my children and, you know, struggle a little bit less. We get to do a little bit more, and I appreciate you guys. I feel like I'm working super, super hard, and it shows because the Patreon, we're almost to 90 members in there, and the YouTube channel keeps growing, and so I guess I'm just giving myself a little, you know, tap on the back there because I am proud of myself, but if it weren't for you guys, it wouldn't be possible, and I want you to know that I do appreciate you all so much. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'll see you later. Bye.